All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends, and don't forget, please, to give a like for the videos when we start, because Muslims always they fight our videos by trying to report it, and by giving like we protect our videos to stay there. Actually, they flag one of my videos and hoping that YouTube will take it, but guess what? What happened is the opposite. The video stay there, and now you will see a notification when you try to open it. It says this video might be offensive, which will make more people want to see why this video is more offensive. So Muslims, they try their best, but you cannot. Especially my videos are downloaded, shared everywhere, so keep trying. Today our topic is about fear. Fear is a very, very important let us say practice, or let us say play a huge impact on the cult of Islam. Now, before we start for today, I want to remind you that tomorrow we have I will be with the apostate prophet. Many of you know him already, and we confirm that tomorrow is going to be the date we will be together, and I will share his video with you.
Many people are asking now if Christian Prince would let us see his face. I don't believe he would. I will ask him about that, but I don't believe he would.
Yeah. Many people ask, would Christian Prince show his face? I'm not sure why people are obsessed with my face. I wish I am handsome. I would put the camera right away. But I'm afraid if I put the camera on, I will lose you all. I mean, maybe in next life.
It's made a super chat. Thank you so much. What do you think about Christian Prince? To be honest, I haven't looked very much into his work. I know that he makes a lot of live chats, a lot of live debates. He makes people call him and debate them. That's a very, very nice thing to do. He puts a lot of energy into that. I couldn't do the same thing, to be very honest. I think he does great work. He has a lot of knowledge on the Arabic language, on Islam. He also published books. I haven't read them. But Christian Prince will actually be here with me at the beginning of January. But I will announce that very greatly. Many people want me to talk to Christian Prince. I will do that. Many people are asking now if Christian Prince would let us see his face. I don't believe he would. I will ask him about that, but I don't believe he would.
All right. Well, as long as we are talking about fear, I think this is one of the reasons I don't want you to see my face, because that will generate fear. Me myself, actually, I get scared when I see myself in the mirror. Actually, this is a true story from Sahih Bukhari. It says in Sahih Bukhari that the Christian Prince, when he do go fishing, he don't take any tool with him. He just look at the fish, and the fish die, and like, whoa, she have heart attack, stroke. So this is a true story, by the way. As long as it's in Sahih Bukhari, it must be true story. All right. Now, as you see, the topic today is about fear, and how fear can make you stick into a belief. Many people notice that Islam, it's a profession in Islam to do terrorism, but Muhammad was the first terrorist anyway. When Muhammad he said, I've been victorious by terror, the first question we should ask ourselves, why Muhammad he was victorious by terror, and how terror can be making you victorious. You see, I can sit and talk to you and try to convince you of making a deal with me, and you don't agree, and then I can put a gun in your head, and then in a second you sign the deal. You sign even without reading the deal. And that is exactly what Islam is about. Islam tried to put a gun in your head trying, even if they can't do it literally, they will do it. If they cannot, then they will try to install fear in your heart. If you remember once, as long we have a picture of a lady here, we showed you how Muhammad he installed fear in the heart of Muslim women as a start, and we will see that fear is everywhere. Muhammad he claimed, speaking to women, that the most people who go to hell are females. If you go in the hadith, we will find tons of stories about Muhammad scaring women, that the majority of them they will be in hell. What is the purpose? Why Muhammad trying to scare women, saying to them that just because you are a female you will go to hell? The answer will be found always at the end of the story, which Muslims try to avoid it. If you read the story here, you see Muhammad right away he start giving speeches to women, specifically women, and saying to them, women, oh women, give alms, for I have seen that the majority of the dwellers of hellfire were you, women. The women asked, O Allah Messenger, what is the reason for that, or for it? He replied, O women, you curse frequently and you are ungrateful to your husband. I have not seen anyone more deficient in intelligence and religion than you. Women, O women, some of you can lead the cautious wise man astray. Then he left, and when he reached his house, Zainab, the wife of Ibn Mas'ud, come and ask permission to enter. It was said that Allah Messenger, it is Zainab. He asked, which Zainab? The reply was that she was the wife of Ibn Musab. He said, yes, allow her to enter. And she was admitted. Then she said, O Prophet of Allah, today you order people to give alms, and I had an ornament and intended to give it as alms. But Ibn Mas'ud said, he and his children deserve it more than anybody else. All right. Muhammad here, he agreed that the women, her family, deserve it more. Obviously, they're very poor, and he don't like the gift. But if we go in different story, we will find that Muhammad, right away, as we see, he is the purpose of the whole terror is to give alms. You have to give alms in order to be forgiven. If a woman they will go to hell, for they are have deficiency in their brain and their religion. So since when giving alms will make you go to heaven? If we go in different hadith, let us see. Here you see Muhammad, how he's trying to strip normal people around him from their money. And this poor woman, who she is very poor, and she have a bunch of kids and family, she found that now she have to give money to the Prophet because she will go to hell. How I can stop that? The Prophet, he said from the beginning, give alms. And the alms to go to who? Not to the poor, not to Muhammad himself. And Muhammad, he claimed that the reason for women to go to hell because they curse a lot, they lead men into astray, and they have a lack of intellect, and because they have their period. But the major two reasons of going to hell, they have a lack of intelligence and common sense, and they have their menstruation. This is what the lack of intelligence is. Oh, sorry, the lack of religion is. All those stories in front of us are very, very authentic. So Muslims cannot say this is a lie. Now, if you are a Muslim woman watching and listening to a prophet, you believe he is a prophet, what you will do? You will give alms, because now he just confirmed to you that the only way for you not to go to hell is to give alms. In different hadith, Muhammad, he said that right away. The women, they start giving money to the prophet, and Bilal, he start collecting the jewelries and the bracelets from their from their hands. He scared the hell of them. You will go to hell. And here you will notice that when Muhammad he speak about going to hell and he give the reasoning for them, he reason using uneducated people, naive people who they are, trusting his words that he is saying the truth. Why we will go to hell? You curse frequently, but don't many curse frequently too? I mean, why Muhammad don't say the one who curse he will go to hell? And by the way, Muhammad himself, he curse. Muhammad even he claimed that he have a deal with his God because he used to curse a lot, and even he beat people. So why he will not go to hell? Two men, they came to Muhammad, and Muhammad start cursing them, and actually he start even beating them. And Aisha, she was wondering why he is doing that. And Muhammad, he admit that he is abusing people. And he claimed that he have a deal with his people, that if he abuse people from his people, Allah will put a blessing on them for that abuse. So if Muhammad curse and if Muhammad abuse, it's a blessing for you. But if you do abuse, you go to hell. Do you see it? So now women, they have to work harder to get to heaven of Muhammad by giving donation. Imagine if I say to you, if you don't donate to me, you will go to hell. Maybe many of the naive ones of you will believe me and will start giving more money, or even giving money even they don't want to give money, because nobody want to go to hell. Muhammad, he don't say seek forgiveness and pray. He said give alms. This is the purpose of this story. Give alms. To who? To him. And then here, if you analyze the story, you will see that Muhammad, he himself is the one suffering from lack of intelligence. Because what the reason those women, they will go to hell, is the same reason he himself, he practiced every day. He abused men and he beat them. In the top of that, Muhammad, he said, when a woman, she asked him, after he said, I have not seen anyone more deficient in intelligence and religion than you. Let us say that this statement is true, which I don't agree with it at all, because there's women who they are extremely smart, and there's men who they are extremely donkeys, literally donkeys. And actually, make a woman with short skirt walking in the front of a scientist, in 2 seconds he will lose his mind, and suddenly he became a rabbit. So who is the one who have a deficiency in his intelligence? Obviously both. If this is if this is the scale, you know what? You know what I mean? If this is the scale about not to be in following God, I mean, here we go. Men and women, they can be tempted, and actually men, they can be tempted easier, which means he is the one who have half a brain, is not the women who have half a brain. But if we go analyze this is speech, we will find that Muhammad, not only he have a lack of intellect, he is speaking something extremely stupid. When somebody says that women, they have a lack of intellect and they have deficiency in their intelligence, now if I am the maid of God, why I will go to hell because God made me not smart? Is that right? You see, speak here about gender, which means all the gender have is they share the same thing. Women, they have a deficiency in intelligence. Question: who is the one who created the women with this deficiency? The Muslim, they will answer and they will say, Allah. Well, here we go. That means your God, Allah, is the one should go to hell. You know what I'm saying, guys? What is the fault of the women if her God created her such a way? Now she will go to hell because he made her this way. What about you make her have equal intelligence with the men according to you, and then if she do something bad, then here we go, we have a justice. But you say she will go to hell because she have a deficiency in intelligence. That means you are a stupid person. You have no idea what are you talking about. A person who is crazy, he should not go to hell if he is literally crazy, because God did not give him the ability to recognize what is right, what's wrong. If God is about justice, and obviously the God of Islam is not, he should not judge women if they have lack of intellect because of the lack of the intellect. Because lack of intellect should not be the reason to go to heaven or to hell if this is deficiency made by God himself. As you see, it's not about an individual woman, it's about women. Then Muhammad, he want to prove to the women that they have deficiency in their intelligence. So he said, isn't it the Quran says that 2 women are equal to 1 man in the case of witnessing? The woman, she asked, what is the deficiency in our religion, intelligence and religion? Muhammad, he said, isn't it the evidence of 2 women equal to the witness of a 1 man? Look how stupid this answer is. It is your God who said women are not equal to 1 man, and now you are saying to them the proof that you are not equal, that what my God said, right? And here we ask ourselves again the same question. If the women are not equal to men to be witnesses, then why that will be a reason to go to hell? Because it's not their fault. The Quran says that women, they are not equal to men in witnessing, because women, they are, which mean equal, like let's say 2 women equal to 1, which means they are half a brain. They have half a brain of a human being. So the Quran says, so if one of them forgot, the other one remind her. But men, they don't even remember what they ate yesterday. Women, if you take your wife to a party or wedding or anything, you ask the wife, she will tell you what people were wearing, what kind of perfume they have, what kind of clothes they have. Hello? Are you there?
Hello, please, sir. Please, how are you, sir?
I'm fine. Are you a Muslim, my friend?
No.
Well, don't call me then, please. Until I say you can call me. Only Muslims can call me, please. Don't call me unless you are a Muslim. Why you won't debate me? Look at this guy. Let us see. Answer, Abdul, the one saying to me, why you don't debate me? So why you don't debate me and you don't want to answer the Skype? All right, good one. Second guy. This guy, even his internet is not there. All of them, they want to challenge me, but when I call them, they don't even answer. All right. Let us see the third one. Any Muslim wanna call us? Call me. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, Abdul, how are you?
Hi.
So what do
I
you
just
think about your prophet saying that your mother, she have half a brain?
man, I just want to tell you one thing.
Don't tell me one
Okay?
thing. We have a topic. What do you think? I want you to tell me 10 things, not one. Start with the topic we are talking about.
I don't want to talk about this topic.
Well, don't
I
call
just
me then. I don't care. We have a topic. Don't you see? You want to tell me one thing? Who is a Muslim want to call us? What kind of a prophet is speaking that women, they will go to hell because the Quran says two women equal to one man to be witness in the court? Is that a reason to go to hell? Who is the stupid here? Who is the stupid here? Yes, Abdul.
fucking nigger. Fucking.
All right, Abdul. Thank you for reciting Quran. May Allah bless you with the Quran you just recited in the same way you speak. Filthy mouth. Garbage in, garbage out. Did I make the devil upset? Did I step in his toes or his nose or his tail? Who is a Muslim want to show us how this fear will work? Why he need to make fear in the heart of the Muslim women in order to make them go and make donation for him? Any Muslim? What is the logic? What kind of a prophet he is? Hmm? In different hadith, even Muhammad, he said that you are the wood of the hellfire. Imagine, women are the wood of the hellfire. Do you see what it says here? The English translation says give alms, for most of them are the fuel for hellfire. And right away after Muhammad he said that, the poor women, they start giving out their bracelet and their earring, and Bilal, he start collecting the money and the gold and the silver. I mean, this is a very powerful way to make people pay you. So let us make it straight. Those women who gave their earring, now they will not go to hell because they gave earring. Did you notice? So they are bad anyway. They are the fuel of hell. They are disgusting. They are filthy. They are half a brain. But if you give him your earring and your bracelet, well, you will go to hell? No, you will go to heaven now. So the poor women, they took off their rings and their bracelet and their necklace and their earring. He stripped them out in a second, scaring the hell of them. Because if you don't do so, you're going to hell. What kind of cult this cult is? And since when I can bribe God, and by giving him some earring I will not go to hell no more? Let us say that Muhammad is saying the truth, that was with women, they are going to go to hell. But how this is can be truthful, that if we give Muhammad some bracelet, we will not go to hell no more? Isn't it obvious that this is a scam? And here he is using fear to scam you. The same logic Muhammad he used with men, but in different way. And when they ask him what is the lack of our religion, he said, don't you have menstruation? I mean, since when you go to hell because you have your period? But isn't it the God who made them with period? So now God will send them to hell because they have a period? Yeah, because simply they don't fast the same as the rest of the Muslims because they have a period. They are forbidden. It's you who forbidden them from fasting during the time they have their period. So what is their fault? What is the crime they commit? Why you don't allow them to have fasting when they have their period? When Muhammad he is trying to prove the lack of intellect, he used a very false reasoning, saying, isn't the Quran says that 2 women equal to 1 man? And then he says about them have a lack of they are bad in religion. He said, well, isn't it true that women can neither pray nor fast during her menses? I mean, how stupid that is. You are saying to those women that you will go to hell because they have their menses. Now you have to make a donation. Who in the world, he have a little brain, he can accept such a garbage? Do we have any Muslim? So the women, she have a period, now she will go to hell. Your mother and my mother, my friend, will go to hell because they have their period. Well, if they don't have their period, we will not be exist, me and you. This is a God and this is a prophet of God, and this is your smart prophet. If this is the smart, who is the stupid? Bilal is a slave who Muhammad he take him with him wherever he go to serve him. He is literally an African slave, poor guy, Muhammad who abused him all his life. So pay me, you go to heaven. Okay, you are bad, you have a lack of intellect, you have a lack of intelligence, you are going to go to hell, you are not good, but if you pay me, forget it. You are going to go to heaven, my friend. Where is your intelligence, Muslims? Isn't it obvious that this guy is a scammer? Do we have any Muslim want to say something? How in the world you can accept such a cult? In Muhammad, in order to make you live in fear, he come with tons of fiction and stories. As an example, you are a Muslim who want to go and have sex with your wife. I have a very bad news for you. There is terror involved in sex. You need the God of Muhammad to prevent Shaitan from rounding himself around your penis. If you don't say certain prayer, Shaitan, he will round himself around your penis